Mike Tyson has finally spoken out about the recently leaked training footage of Jake Paul, and his reaction carries a powerful message. The legendary heavyweight champion clearly noticed Paul's abilities, and his comments indicate that he isn't underestimating the YouTuber-turned-boxer. With their much-anticipated fight drawing closer, Tyson's reaction only adds to the growing hype surrounding the event. Fans are eager to find out how Paul will perform against one of boxing's all-time greats. As speculation builds, Tyson's acknowledgement intensifies the anticipation, making the upcoming battle even more captivating. Paul is now well aware that Tyson is paying close attention.
Jake Paul's the only white boy I know that the white boys hate.
I actually gained a lot of respect when we sat down with Jake. I respect him.
He's doing his job. He's putting on his shine. This is act.
He's trolling people. His job is to people off, right? I mean,
you would
it'd
knock
be big.
Jake Paul the fuck out?
Listen, they're not real fighters. They're exciting fight.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are officially set to meet inside the famous AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, for what is expected to be a blockbuster showdown. Still, not everyone is on board with the idea. British heavyweight Derek Chisora voiced his opinion on Radio Rain, insisting that the fight would be contested with 18-ounce gloves and headgear. If I'm not mistaken, I think so. So basically, we're watching a sparring session, it's a joke. Do you think I'd pay to watch that? Chisora said. In reply to the growing criticism, Paul dropped a video defending his choice to face Tyson. He questioned why fans were angry, asking, "You're mad at me for fighting Mike Tyson?" To further his argument, Paul presented a hypothetical scenario, suggesting that stepping in against a legend like Tyson should be respected as a challenge rather than mocked as a mismatch. The ongoing debate around this fight shows no signs of slowing down.
You're mad at me for fighting Mike Tyson? Imagine this!
Jake, we got the biggest deal ever. You versus Mike Tyson. Live on Netflix. You're gonna entertain millions of people and make an unbelievable amount of money. What do you think?
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Mike Tyson has openly expressed his excitement about taking on Jake Paul, making it clear that he's eager to step back into the ring. The iconic former heavyweight champion didn't just talk about it, he released fresh training and sparring footage to prove his point. The leaked clips showcase Tyson in motion, demonstrating that his power, speed, and boxing IQ remain sharp despite his age. The impressive display has sparked widespread discussion among boxing fans, many of whom are questioning how Paul will cope with such a challenge. Though Tyson has been away from professional competition for years, his commitment to training makes it evident that he is serious about this fight. As the highly anticipated clash approaches, both men continue their preparations, further fueling fan interest and debate. While some critics still doubt the matchup, Tyson's latest training footage sends one clear message: he isn't just here for an exhibition, he's coming to compete.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
Mike Tyson has praised Jake Paul's noticeable development as a fighter and has voiced enthusiasm for their upcoming bout. He spoke about the contrast between Paul's youth, drive, and determination, and his own experience and veteran skill. Tyson described this as a full-circle moment, recalling that Paul's professional boxing journey began on the undercard of Tyson's exhibition fight against Roy Jones Jr. Now, Tyson intends to bring Paul's rise back to its roots. In response, Paul showed gratitude for Tyson's impact on the sport, acknowledging him as the greatest heavyweight of all time and the most feared knockout puncher in history. Yet Paul also underlined his own advantages, stressing his youth, speed, and dedication to relentless training. "He's the greatest heavyweight ever, but I'm younger, I'm faster, and I'll grind hard to get stronger," Paul declared. He also revealed that a member of his team had shown him a clip of Tyson's coach questioning whether Paul was really certain about taking the fight. Paul's firm reply was, yes I do. Heavyweight. To reinforce his determination, Paul released new training footage of himself, highlighting his preparation for the enormous challenge that lies ahead.
Train harder. Say what? Nobody cares. Yep. Hey. Yep. Go.
KSI has remained unconvinced by Jake Paul's choice to fight Mike Tyson, calling it a poor reflection on Paul's boxing career. According to KSI, Tyson serves as a kind of lifeline for Paul amid criticism that he only targets older fighters, particularly ex-MMA stars. While Paul's recent matches have taken place in smaller venues against lesser-known opponents, Tyson represents a much bigger stage and tougher test. KSI didn't hold back in his criticism, stating, "Honestly, I just think it's sad. I think it's really sad. I don't know why Jake took it, it's a lose-lose. If he knocks Mike out, he's just beaten an old man. Tyson is 57 years old. Sure, in his prime, this fight would have been unbelievable, but now it's just depressing." KSI expanded on his point, noting that even if Paul wins by knockout, it won't carry much weight due to Tyson's age. He emphasized that while Tyson was once among the most feared fighters in the world, the present reality is very different. A win here, in KSI's eyes, would do little to raise Paul's credibility. KSI also highlighted the risk Paul is running by facing a legend of Tyson's stature. Millions are going to watch this. Everyone will remember him as the guy who knocked out an old Mike Tyson. But imagine if Tyson knocks him out, KSI warned. Although many assume Paul's youth gives him the advantage, oddsmakers actually favor Tyson, which adds even more unpredictability. For KSI, the fight is less about true boxing and more about showmanship. He accused Paul of chasing fame rather than authentic competition. "For me, legacy matters. And Jake Paul's legacy is going to be that he knocks out old men." What's next? Is he going to fight Muhammad Ali? Is he going to dig him up? KSI said sarcastically, making his disapproval clear. During a conversation with KSI, Jake's brother Logan revealed that he too was offered a fight with Tyson, but the deal wasn't nearly as lucrative as Jake's, which came through a major Netflix deal. Logan admitted that the money made the decision simple for Jake. In the end, KSI views the fight as a business decision rather than a genuine step in boxing. While Paul continues to build his brand by taking high-profile fights, KSI believes these choices ultimately damage his reputation as a legitimate boxer. Whether this fight enhances Paul's legacy or piles on further criticism remains uncertain, but one thing is guaranteed: it will be one of the most talked about fights of this era.
I'm sure you have some opinions about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Honestly, I just think it's sad, bro. I don't know why Jake took it. It's lose-lose. Everyone's gonna know him as the guy that knocked out an old Mike Tyson.
At his age, if you get hit by one solid
Turn
Jake
into
Paul
prune
punch,
juice.
you're prune juice.
It's Mike Tyson. Anything can happen. Jake could literally walk out without an ear. Like, bro, he's...
The funny thing is, Evander Holyfield followed me.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah. I said, nah.
Not enough ears.
No, I'm not.
KSI views Jake Paul's fight with Mike Tyson from a very different perspective. The rivalry between Paul and KSI has been long-running, driven by their contrasting paths in boxing. While Paul is determined to gain credibility within traditional boxing circles, KSI fully embraces the influencer boxing movement, even creating his own promotion, Misfits Boxing. This ongoing feud continues to fuel the debate, with KSI frequently criticizing Paul's choice of opponents. He sees Paul's pursuit of legitimacy as misplaced, insisting that influencer boxing belongs in its own category. Meanwhile, Tyson has been giving fans glimpses of his intense training, showing just how committed he is to preparing for this ring return. With both men in full training camps, excitement for the fight continues to build. Whether Paul can prove himself worthy against a legend like Tyson, or whether the fight simply adds more fuel to criticism, remains one of the sport's hottest questions. Even decades past his prime, 57-year-old Mike Tyson remains one of boxing's most iconic figures, admired by millions around the world. His legendary aura has never faded, and anticipation for his comeback has only grown with the release of a new training video. In the recently surfaced footage, the former six-time heavyweight world champion displayed his trademark power and accuracy. Tyson unleashed a flurry of crushing punches, keeping a sharp rhythm that reflected his experience from 58 professional bouts. His movements echoed the dominance and skill that once made him the sport's most feared competitor. Despite his age, Tyson looked to be in outstanding condition, leaving fans amazed by his performance. The clip reignited debate over whether he still has the ability to pose a serious threat inside the ring. As the fight approaches, Tyson's training showcase serves as proof that his warrior spirit is as fierce as ever. As Mike Tyson nears his 58th birthday, his incredible physical condition continues to impress both fans and analysts. Still, stepping into the ring against someone 3 decades younger, like Jake Paul, raises concerns that go beyond stamina and punching power. Many within the boxing community have voiced doubts about whether this fight should even happen. Among the most outspoken critics is Frank Warren, Tyson's former promoter. In an interview with TalkSport, Warren made his stance crystal clear, strongly opposing Tyson's return. "First of all, I like Jake Paul. I like him a lot. He's a great promoter, and he's done well for a guy coming from that kind of background. But a 58-year-old man? Do me a favor," Warren said. He argued that a fight involving someone of Tyson's age simply should not be taking place. Still, he admitted that modern boxing has produced surprising spectacles and tremendous financial paydays. It shouldn't be happening. But then again, look at what goes on these days. I can't believe how these events come about. Yet they do, and the fighters make huge money, Warren conceded. While Warren personally has no interest in the matchup, he did soften his view slightly, adding that with proper medical supervision and qualified officials present to protect both men, he wouldn't harshly criticize it. If it's properly medically supervised, and decent officials are in there to protect them, then who am I to criticize? But for me, I've got no interest at all, he added. Beyond Warren, others have weighed in as well. Former UFC star Nate Diaz, known for his blunt and raw commentary, was asked about the fight. At first, he dismissed the question with a casual "I don't give a," but later gave a clear prediction in an interview with Inside Fighting. Unlike many who favor Paul's youth and conditioning, Diaz confidently backed Tyson. "Mike's got this," he declared, convinced that Tyson's experience and knockout power will be enough to win. As the fight draws near, opinions remain split. Supporters argue that Tyson's legendary skill and power are still dangerous, while critics worry about the risks of a nearly 60-year-old man facing a much younger, active opponent. No matter the result, this fight is guaranteed to be one of the most discussed events in boxing's modern era. Whether it becomes a triumphant reminder of Tyson's enduring ability or a stark warning about age in a brutal sport, the world will be watching when these two finally meet. In the official press release announcing the fight, Jake Paul's manager, Nakisa Bidarian, shared his perspective on the highly anticipated showdown with Mike Tyson. He called the matchup a once-in-a-lifetime dream fight and expressed hope that it will become the most watched boxing event of the modern era. Jake Paul vs. Mike Tyson is a once-in-a-lifetime dream matchup, and we hope it will be the most watched boxing event in modern history, Bidarian said. He also emphasized the significance of the Netflix partnership, describing it as a groundbreaking opportunity to present the fight to a massive global audience. Partnering with Netflix allows us to showcase this historic clash between two of the biggest names in sports to millions worldwide, he added. As the date draws closer, attention will turn to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where Paul and Tyson, representatives of two entirely different eras, will collide in a bout destined to be one of the most talked about events in boxing history.
Quick, everyone wants to know your take, man. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, who you got?
No, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson all day, you're the man.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to TKOH for more knockout content. From fight breakdowns to real-time reactions, we've got it all right here. Until next time, stay sharp, stay strong, and keep your guard up.